Hey, Internet. Welcome back. My name is Alan Lenczycki. I'm an attorney up in Northern Illinois. I want to share some legal information about divorces in Illinois. Okay. So, what if you're in a situation where you really want to get divorced and your spouse doesn't? Or your situation is the opposite, where your spouse really wants to get divorced and you don't? Well, I'm sorry to say, too bad. Okay. If you've heard the term, it takes two to tango, that's what happens in a business contract, but it's not what happens in a divorce. It takes one to tango in a divorce. If one party wants to get a divorce and the other one doesn't, well, that's too bad. The party who doesn't want the divorce can probably slow it down. Okay, they can what we would call play games with receiving summons. Okay, when you file the divorce petition, typically as a friendly act, I'll like email the other party with a letter saying, "Hi, I represent your wife. Can we talk about this? Have a nice day." Right? That's my usual introductory letter to opposing side when it's time for divorce. But that party, if they receive that friendly letter, they can ignore it for weeks. And all I've got is I can potentially then get a process server to serve them, and then they can ignore that for a while too. Ultimately, if they completely drag their feet and they refuse to answer, well, now we're filing a petition for a default judgment against them. And that takes time too, weeks to get onto the court call and weeks for that to be decided. And guess what? Right the day before we're going to get the default judgment, the guy can come in and file an appearance and say, "Okay, I'm done sitting around. Thanks for the last 120 days of my nap that I've been taking. Now I want to talk turkey here. Oh, can I get a continuance for discovery?" So they can slow down a divorce by a lot, but they can't completely stop it. They can't say, "Judge, order Cheryl and me to get back into mediation or counseling or couples therapy." Nope. If the judge wants to order those things, the judge can, but not. It's not like binding. It's maybe they can order counseling to help with co-parenting for the kids, but they can't order the parties to get into counseling to get better. I mean, of course, it's your right as an American to choose what you want to do. You don't have to stay in a marriage that somebody else wants to insist upon you having. Okay. So anyway, you can slow down a divorce. You can't stop it, and it's an exercise of what I'd call, soft power. You can talk to the other party, ask for agreed upon delays, but you're not going to be able to get out of the divorce just because you want to pump the brakes. Thanks a lot.